Well, please watch, like, subscribe. Get the clip out there, please. Here we are talking to Brett after, and I know we just had a little chat before we started the video. I thought a bit of a 50-50 game first half. Brett, you've come away 4-1 winners. What's your view of today's game against Barton, sir?
I think we dominated it from the word go. Obviously, in games you're going to have times where teams are going to have attacks, otherwise it would just be 100% possession, wouldn't it? So I thought we dominated it from the word go. I thought their back three was very pedestrian, and our game plan from the start, we notified from the start, and our game plan was to get it around behind them, and I think it worked perfectly well. We had some energy in there with Tom Wadby and Chrissy Adams, who I thought outstanding today.
Chrissy Adams has some skills as well. I was watching him thinking he played like a Brazilian. He had some sexy little skills there, didn't he?
Chrissy's his feet are frightening, absolutely frightening. In training he'll meg you about 5 times. You get frustrated with him, you end up wanting to kick him. But he's now getting that little bit to his game now. He's getting that, he's scoring goals. Since Joe McFadden's going off with his illness and stuff like that, then Chrissy's really stepped up to the plate, and it's really shown. It has shown he's getting confident. I think it's just a case of he's maybe thinking, oh, they're sticking by me now. So he's getting really confident. But
he played well today. He played really well. Good touch, beautiful touch.
Billy Logan's leading the line excellently as well. He's putting the work rate in. I thought the first half the three of them were offside too many times, so we spoke to them at half time about that, and they came out second half flying. Absolutely
dominated second half, dominated.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, they're a good side. I liked their left back, is it Burdett? I thought he was a fantastic player from Barton. I thought he was the only one that really gave us something to worry about, and he was really good. I really liked him.
But I was actually saying that I thought their strikers looked a little bit heavy actually. They both looked a little bit chunky.
Well, they've got good credentials at this.
I know, but you know, you're just looking at players thinking you've had a good Christmas.
Yeah, possibly. Well, listen, the two of them have got plenty of goals at this level and above, and even higher than that. So you can't. I think that just shows you that's real credit to your defence for keeping two people that are dangerous.
Oh, there's Barry, man. You can see they're prepared to fight.
So, and obviously Ben Hinchcliffe's a cracking player as well, and kept him relatively quiet. I mean, they had a couple of their chances and whatever. Their goal was poor from us, straight through the middle. But at the end of the day, we've reacted well.
But I thought you defended well today. You're actually putting your bodies on the line when it matters, doing them blocks and that.
We have for the last 3-4 weeks since the Staveley game. The Penistone game we defended really well, just a couple of sloppy goals.
I was actually gutted. To me that was game of the season and I missed it. I actually was there, but I actually missed game of the season 4-3, and everyone today before the game was talking about the Penistone game.
Yeah, it was a good game, and which was always a good game against Penistone. They're a good side. They use the way their ability very well, but we just they had maybe possibly an off day in defending wise. They're not as usually as bad as that, but you've got to capitalise on that. So no, I'm really happy for the lads today as well, because this could have been a potential banana skin, because they have got some good players in the team. They're not where they are.
Well, do you know I like Denton at Worksop, and I get he's a bit loud and a bit mouthy and all, and I saw you two having a little chat after a tackle, and that's how he just is. I think that's just how he is. He did it at Worksop, and I've seen it again today, but at this level he's a good manager. He's good.
Listen, I'll be your best mate off the pitch, but on the pitch I'll be the devil. I'll be your worst mate. I'll be your worst enemy on the pitch. I don't care what they say or who they are. Well, that's different. I don't care who it is. And I'll be your worst. You see me on there, I'll go mad, and then after it we'll shake hands and we'll speak about it.
It's spot, though, that spot.
Well, that's it. I think if you've not got that in you, then what's the point?
You go to war, as soon as it's done, final whistle, hey, handshakes, back beer in the back.
That's it, you've got to have a bit of, and that's what Dents is like that as well. He's got his little bite, he's got his mouth on him, but he can back it up with what he's done. So
well, he did well at work, so. He says improved back.
Well, he's improved back. He's improved them. So, but no, it's all about us today. It's all about Brett.
So as we look at now, I keep looking at these league tables week in, week out. We're in a very nice position, as in.
It's tight up there.
It is, isn't it? But how exciting is this division?
It was always going to be that way, because of the 3 going up, teams are putting a bit extra in. than what they would have maybe years gone by. Maybe they would have got to this stage and then maybe fall by the wayside and thought, we'll take the money out. But this year they're ploughing more in, so fair play. And it's making the league very, very exciting.
You look at it, I think it is that way. It's exciting because if you lose one or two, you could drop off it. If you put a few wins together, all of a sudden you can go from maybe 6th, 7th into them top 3 places.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's a good thing about years gone by. There was only one going up. Teams have passed it. You know what I mean?
And especially if someone had run away with it, let's say first half of the season, and you can't go semi-unbeaten, and you're 5, 6, 7 points clear, you could say your league was over by Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, now you're looking at it, and it's an exciting league.
2, 3, 4 games, you get a win in it, and teams up above you lose. So that's why the league should really have a look at that and think that should be what it's like.
I love playoffs, and I know
I like them.
not a lot of people like playoffs, but I think you can let your first and second go for it, and then your next 4.
It's good all round.
Let's have some semis and a final.
It's good for making clubs a bit of money as well, where you get a second 2 legs, and then you get somebody else in neutral ground getting a bit of revenue as well. So no, we're not getting giddy. We've got.
You're not getting dizzy.
we're not getting ahead of ourselves. Like I say, you've got this league. You can be brought back down to earth just as quick. Look at Barton. They came here and hammered us 3-0. So, and that's that. If you look at that, if we'd have won that game, we're in a right good position. You know what I mean?
I don't think you're in a bad position anyway, bro.
No, but you know what I mean. If that's another 3 points up there, and then you're up round and about, you're actually sitting in 3rd position. So they're the ones. Pottersford and teams at the bottom there, they're very, very, they can, because they wouldn't have anything to lose.
I was saying, I think they're fighting as well to stay in, let's say, the Prem.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go into one, because once you're in one, before you know it, you could be in local level again. So you do get these teams at the bottom having their own battles in a way, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's hard for teams like them because the teams round about the top, they're putting a bit of money about. It's difficult. I feel sorry for like Collins and that, 'cause he's a nice guy at Boxford, and he can only be with the knob you've got, basically. You know what I mean? So
I'll tell you what I will say about your squad now. That it feels like your squad, and even with like the Warby lads coming in and that, it actually feels now that this is like a squad that you've put together now. And I look at when I look at the team sheet compared to, let's say, maybe 18 months ago. This is actually like the Brett Agnew squad now, isn't it?
Well, Tom and Will coming back, I spoke to him, and sometimes that's all it is. It's the same with Hitchy. Hitchy's been outstanding since he came back. Sometimes you go away, you mature a little bit, you maybe think to yourself, I really should have kind of stuck my neck out and stayed at Brett. And that's what happened. So I asked them to come back, and they've come back and they've took it with both hands. But
you know, again, I stand in the terraces, so I speak to like some of the diehards, and they're actually saying that they've actually gone away, got better, and now they're back.
Definitely.
And that's a fantastic
I
story.
think Tom's been outstanding as well since he's come in. He's really got a bit of energy that we're missing, and he just drives us forward. And I'm so happy for him to get a goal today, and obviously celebrate against your old team. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? There's no friends, so fair play. Yeah.
Right, well, obviously Archie's phone's going off there. Brett, what I will say, massive well done.
Archie.
Is that his girlfriend?
Girlfriend. One of them.
Mum.
Mum. What I will say, Brett, is a fantastic performance today. And I know, as a fan as well as a coach for the club, great watching it, man. That complete domination second half. Hey, hopefully we'll talk again in the coming weeks and on these happy times, mate. Brett, put it there, mate. Cheers. Please watch, like, subscribe, get it out there. Hey, massive result today for Bridgetown. Promotion could be on. Keep watching. Cheers.